Alrighty, the weather is looking gorgeous outside. You know what that means. I've shared mostly everything about Rat 10, but I obviously have a few vehicles. I got the Blazer, the Corvette, which is in pieces, Rat 10, I have a Volkswagen that's out in storage, and I have one more that's at my house right now. It is, she's currently hiding in the back there under a tarp. Let's go unlock that and see what she looks like. I'm gonna have to move this box out of the way again. Alrighty, let's get some straps off of this bad boy. Oh, my shiny wheels did not fare well over the weather. I'm gonna have to repolish those, that's great. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you on the table here while I unstrap it, and then we will get going. Some of you may have seen the short video I made on this last year, but let's refresh the new viewers. Well, if you couldn't already tell, it is another S10, an S15 to be exact. This is a 1986 GMC Jimmy that I've owned since high school, which is about 7 years now. It's nothing too special. It's a two-wheel drive Jimmy that I spent a lot of time making as nice as I could. Look at the doors. Man. It's got some funky race seats that I thought were cool at the time. I mean, they hold you good, but they're fugly, and they sit way too high off the ground. And this is with custom mounts to put them as low as I could get. The interior is obviously completely custom. You couldn't get dark black or any kind of black besides gray from factory. Door panels have some nice, I don't know if you can see that, there's green stitching in them because I do plan to paint it green. Second gen Z28 Camaro steering wheel. The dash is as mint as can be. Factory tack. Factory AC truck. Sony radio deck. The dash just looks fantastic. And this is painted. This isn't stained. This is done with spray paint. And I mean, it's vinyl spray paint, but I did this like, oh, at least 4 or 5 years ago now, and it looks incredible. Even the steering wheel, this used to be brown. This is painted. It looks fantastic. And yes, computer on the floor. That's the one shitbox thing about this poor thing. Check out the rear seat. This is the factory seat redone with real leather my grandpa had. He was a leather worker, had some spares, and my dad got it done for me as a high school graduation present. I do have some factory seats that I want to get redone to match the rear seat, so these are going to be going very shortly. You can see the interior panels. This, like, it's not stock, this is a custom design. I know it's just lines, but it does carry into the back panels there. And then if you can see it on the trunk hatch, I might have to open up to show you, but it does carry into back there as well, and then this side too. So let's pop the hood open and give you a look at that. Oh, just mint. I love it. It stayed shinier than I thought it was going to. Look at that bad boy. This engine's not actually mine, this is my dad's. The engine that I had in this of September last year blew up on me, and he did a fresh build on this guy, which needed to be broken in, which is why it's in my truck right now. I don't know all the specs on it. I know it's a little bit of a built 350 with a tune port fuel injection. It's got little shorty headers on it, 2.5 inch exhaust all the way back. Let's get the battery hooked up, see if she's got juice, and see if she'll come to life. I didn't see any spark. I'll check the interior light. We do have interior light. What else is there to hook up in here? I think it's just these guys. I think one of these is for fans and one's for the spark box I have down there. I want to say that's it. We do have coolant in the bottle. Oh wow, it's a tight rad cap on. We got lots of coolant in the rad. Let's check the oil. I know it is cold, but let's just verify the trans has fluid as well. Oh yeah, she's got loads. Oh no, she's fine. She got lots. There we go. Let's go see if she's got power. How much does she have? Ooh, prime the pump. I don't know if I heard the pump go, actually. All right, let's try that again. Okay, pump definitely primed that time. We got power, let's see if she runs. Nice. These tune ports are fantastic for starting cold after not running for a while. All right, I'm gonna go close the hood and let's back her up. Oh no, you fell down. Let's get the, oh yeah, look at that. Nice speedy windows. Tons of oil pressure, battery voltage. The temp sensor in here is kind of whack. It's meant for a different gauge, so it's gonna read really high after a little bit, but let's back this thing up. Oh, beauty. All right, let's go. Oh, the brakes work, that's good. Big drop on my curb, where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I have no idea if my tires have air in them too. Alrighty, so far so good. Alright, Jimmy is now in the driveway. I dug out my stock seats. They are not in the greatest shape. I thought they were a little better. There's a bit of a rip, but after sitting in those seats, they made me realize that I actually do hate them. They sit just really high on the floor, and I tried my hardest to get them as low down as I could. Because of the way S10s are designed, I could probably show you on Rat 10 actually. They have what I like to call a 4x floor. That meaning that the floor was designed with the intention to have a transfer case mounted underneath it. So you can see right where the bench seat in Rat 10 mounts is also where the bucket seat mounts in the Jimmy. There's a little bit of a hump there, and then as you go over, even more, you can see the floor starts to hump up even more. Right where the floor starts to hump up for the transmission tunnel is right where the bucket seat mounts in the Jimmy, and you can't get it any lower than that. If it were a flat bottom the whole way across, it wouldn't be an issue, which honestly is what some people do to get shorter seats in an S10. You flat bottom the floor and then you don't have to mess with anything. So for the time being, I'm gonna yard those seats out of the Jimmy, put these ones in there because they're tolerable, and then I'm gonna order seat covers for them eventually that match my rear seat and call it good enough. Before I do anything actually, these probably need a clean. I pulled these out of the junkyard. As you can see, they're covered in dirt and stuff. Actually, they're not as dusty as I thought they would be. Just gonna put you off to the side back here while I give these a good little cleaning. Now, I don't have a shop vac, so... Yes, you can head on over to the... Alright, it's good enough for me. I'm not 100% sure where you're gonna be able to see me working on this. Alright, I did start removing this one already. It's over there. Yeah, you can see these funky brackets I made because these seats were so wide and the floor isn't flat enough. I had to make these really weird adapters to get the rails to sit as low as I could, and they still sat too high. Oh, does the ratchet wrench not fit in this one? No. I was just about to say how smart I was to design these to fit a ratchet wrench. Oh man, really? Ah, there we go. Come with me, little seat. There we go. All right, now I can show you just how bad the floors are. In order to make those sit as flat as I could, I had to make brackets to work around all these lumps and whatnot, and it didn't work. What a lot of people will do, because this is a two-wheel drive truck, you can flat bottom most of this floor, so you can cut out a lot of this, because this is meant for a transfer case, but two-wheel drive doesn't have it. So you can cut it out, make it nice and flat, and then mount your seat as low as you possibly want. I think it's wrapped around the back and it just pops off. Much like that. There we go. Ooh, these bolts are easy to get at. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's get this bad boy out of here. And just like that, that's both seats out. Alright, let's go grab the new seats. The new old seats. I'm gonna put you on the floor while I go get the driver's seat. Alrighty, let's see how bad these look in here. Oh no. Alright, that should be a little easier. There. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm happy with how they look. I mean, yeah, it'll do for now. It does not match. But, oh my god, it feels so much better. Holy, I sit so much lower in here. Holy crap. I don't know how well you can see this. I have this much gap between my leg and the wheel here. With those old seats, I think my leg sat about here. That's huge. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, that's way better. Okay, I don't even care that they don't match. Cool, let's bolt them in. I do not care, I don't care. Like I said, this is just temporary until I buy seat covers for these or find a different alternative. And it gives me a nice way to give you an introduction into one of my other trucks. All right, well, the driver's seat's in. Let's go take it for a cruise before the sun goes all the way down. So I don't know how well you can see me, but we're rolling. And let's go for a drive. Oh, I'll open both windows, what the hell. Ooh, she's rowdy. There's also a lot of gravel in here. Oh, I really hope I don't piss off my neighbors. I've only been in my house for 6 months. They haven't heard any of my loud trucks yet. So I still don't know how they're gonna feel once I start actually driving them. Oh, this seat makes this so much better. It seems like something so simple. This feels like a luxury truck compared to Rat 10. I don't even care that it doesn't match. This is so good. A little bit of a backstory. I kind of grew up around S10s. My grandpa had one growing up. My dad has an 85 Jimmy, the one with the older dash style in it. And he built it from basically a family truck, like daily driver. He'd haul me and my sister around as kids, and he built it up, painted it, put a nice shiny engine in it, and it was like a first place winning show truck. He won, I think, like 3 or 4 first place trophies. And in high school, grade 10, when was grade 10? I graduated in 2015, so grade 10 would have been, oh god, 6, 7, almost 8 years ago? I think I've had it for 7. Let's go with 7. So yeah, I built it up with my dad over basically grade 10 to 11. It had a 305 in it before. It had red cloth interior in it. It was disgusting. And I built it up to what it is now. It's all black and nice inside. It's not perfect. Like it's not a show truck like my dad's is, but he was my inspiration. That's why I love S10s. That's why Rat 10's a thing. That's also why I own 3 of the damn things. All right, let's give her a little gas on the main road here. Ready? It's not the fastest thing in the world. The tune ports make a lot of torque. That's what they're known for. And it moves. Like from 0 to 60, it moves. I think it's only like a 14.6 quarter mile, which isn't fast by any stretch. But it's so much fun. It'll bust tires loose without even trying. Let's open her wide. It's nowhere close to fast, but God, I love it so much. I've had it the longest out of any of my vehicles, and I'll never give it up. I could never sell it. I love Rat 10 for different reasons, but I love the Jimmy. Oh, this is so weird to drive compared to my Blazer. The Blazer's like super clunky, and let's be honest, the Blazer's kind of a shitbox. This is, it's touchy. The steering's really touchy. Everything moves nice, like it's smooth. I put a lot of time into this truck. Just a boy and his toys. Oh god, we got squeaky belt syndrome. Oh Jesus. I never know how true piss my neighbors off. Like, the highways for making noise when you're in somewhere where you live, like, shut up. Like, when you're in here, I don't have tailpipes. My mufflers end, like, right here, right before the back seat, pretty much. And it just resonates in here, so it's probably way louder than I think it is, and I kind of feel like an asshole for it. But it might not be that loud on the outside. I don't know. Well, I don't know how well you can see me. I don't know how well GoPro's low light performance is, but that was a nice little rip for Jimmy's first time on the road for 2021. Nice little introduction to it for you guys because you haven't seen it before. So I hope you liked it. More is going to be to come. More is coming on Rat 10, and I'll see you later.